Good evening everyone. This is my second video on NPO. Here I am going to cover fund-based accounting. In my previous video, I explained you how to deal with subscription-based accounting. Subscription-based accounting. This time I am going to tell you the fund-based accounting. There are two types of funds. General fund, otherwise called as capital fund, or unrestricted fund. Well, as the name says, there is no restriction as to the usage of the fund. There's a general fund. This is a general fund, can be used for any purpose. Then we have special fund, or otherwise called as restricted fund. So the purpose is completely restricted to the purpose for which it has been created. If a fund has been created for a specific purposes, the money will be used only for that purpose. So such type of fund is called as special fund or restricted funds. Example, sports fund, prize fund, endowment fund. Accounting treatment of general and special fund. General fund is just like capital in a financial statement. What do we do with capital in financial statement? Capital, add net profit, we do the same thing here. Capital fund, add surplus you get from income and expenditure account, or subtract deficit from income and expenditure account, so you get the fund balance. Special fund, we add receipt from special fund. Any donation received for the purpose for which the fund has been created, say if it's a building fund, and donation received for construction of building will be added to this. Expenses connected to the fund will be subtracted from the fund. And in case if there is ample amount of money in the fund account, and if the organization likes to invest that, and if they have invested, they get interest on such investment. So any interest received on investment of a specific fund will be added to the specific fund. This is the most important and the key area here. Most important and the key area, where if a special fund amount is invested and if we get any interest, the interest should be added to the special fund. But in case if there is a general fund and amount has been invested, interest on such investment will not be added in the capital fund. Instead, it will be shown as a income in the income and expenditure account. Please note down, it's a very important adjustment. So once you finish capital fund and general fund treatment, you can copy the figure in the balance sheet, or you can directly do that in the balance sheet itself. I prefer to have a working note before copying it in the balance sheet. So this is the balance from the working note. Capital fund A balance and special fund B balance. Now in case if there is a special fund and the fund money is invested, any investment is an asset, so you show it on the asset side of the balance sheet. Again, if there is ample amount of money in the general fund and if that has been invested, the investment will also be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. So investment from whatever fund it is, it will be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. But interest from the investment, if it's from special fund, it will be added to the special fund account. If it's from the general fund, it will be shown on as an income in the income and expenditure account. Now let's start applying this concept into the sums. Now I'm going to do 4 questions. 12. First question is 12. How will the following items be presented in the income and expenditure account of the club for the year ended 31st March 2019 and the balance sheet as on the date? So tournament fund. So when you see the word tournament, what do you feel? When there is a name given to a fund, you call that as a special fund or specific fund. Alright, the fund has been created for some specific purposes. So this is the special fund. Tournament fund balance 3 lakhs. 10% tournament fund investment 3 lakhs. Interest received on tournament fund 30,000. Sale of tournament ticket 75. Tournament prize awarded 60. Alright, let's do the working note. Question number 12. Working note number 1. Tournament fund balance, which is 3 lakhs. Add any receipt, and here we sold the ticket. So sale of tournament tickets, which is 75,000, which is 3 lakh and 75,000. Add subtract tournament prize awarded. Tournament prize awarded, so which is an expense. So we're going to subtract 60,000. So we get 3 lakh and 15,000 is the net balance. Then there is an interest received on tournament fund investment. Now that means the amount from this tournament fund is been invested somewhere, and from that we are getting an interest, right? So investment amount is 3 lakh. Rate of interest is 10%. So 3 lakh into 10%, 30,000 interest. Now interest from investment of any specific fund will be added to the fund. So add interest on investment 30,000. So 3 lakh and 45,000 is the special fund balance that we show on the liability side of the balance sheet. Now balance sheet, liability side, special fund balance or tournament fund balance 3,45,000, and here 10% tournament fund investment 3 lakh. 13 sum now. How are the following items dealt while preparing the final account of a club? Match fund. Match fund. So that means it's a special fund. Match fund balance is 80,000. Match fund investment 72,000. Match fund bank balance 3,500. Interest on match fund investment 2,880. Match fund expenses 5,550. Okay, so let's do the working note first. Question number 13. Working note number 1. Match fund opening balance 80,000. Add interest on match fund investment, which is 2,880. So that comes to 2,880. And then we have match expense less match expense 5,500. And there's nothing else to add or subtract here because there's a fund balance. The items that we consider is fund balance, interest and match expenses. So we get a balance of 77,380. Now let's do the balance sheet. Match fund balance 77,380. Match fund investment. Match fund investment is how much? 72,000. And match fund bank balance is how much? 3,500. That's it. We have completely dealt out all the items that is given in the question. Now question number 14. From the following information of a club, show the accounts of match expenses and the match fund in the appropriate financial statement. Match expenses paid during the year 1 lakh and 2,000. Match fund 24,000. Donation for match fund received 24,000. 40,000. Proceed from sale of match tickets 15,000. Again, this is also a special fund. I think I don't have to say this, you all know by now, right? So let's start with the working note. Working note number 1. Match fund opening balance 24,000. Add donation, and that's 40,000. So we get 64,000. Then receipt that we received, proceeds from sale of match tickets. Proceeds from sale of match tickets, which is 15,000. So that makes this amount 79,000. And then there is a match expense, which is 1 lakh and 2,000. Okay, so the expense amount is much more than the total receipt amount. So that means we are subtracting 1 lakh 2,000 from 79, which means we end up by getting negative 23,000 or minus 23,000. Now, the next important area to concentrate. If the special fund balance is negative, then it should not be shown on the liability side of the balance sheet. I'm repeating this again. If the balance is negative, it should not be shown on the liability side of the balance sheet. Instead, it should be shown only on the expenditure side of income and expenditure account. But if it is a positive balance, we show it. If it's a positive balance, we show it on the liability side of the balance sheet. So since it's a debit balance or negative balance, we show this. We show this in the income and expenditure account. Alright, now let's do the balance sheet for this question. Balance sheet. Now, special fund balance. Match fund balance, nil, because nothing comes to the balance sheet. You don't have to write this. Just for the purpose of understanding, I'm writing it now, but you don't have to write this. Income expenditure account. On the expense side, match fund 23,000. And then there is there is no investment over here. So that's it. We just have to show this and move on. If there was an investment, we will show it in the balance sheet. As there's no investment, we don't have to show anything in the balance sheet here. Next question, 15th one. Show how the following item dealt while preparing the final accounts for the year. And there are 3 cases given over here. First case, expenditure on construction of pavilion 6 lakhs. Construction work is in progress, not yet completed. Capital fund balance 20 lakhs. Now, there is nothing called a pavilion fund here. So this was just like a expenditure on forming an asset. So expenditure on construction of pavilion will be shown in the income and expenditure account. Case 1. Income expenditure account. Expenditure on construction of pavilion. 6 lakhs. And since a pavilion, an assert is formed, or assert is in the formation, pavilion in progress, 6 lakhs will come in the asset side of the balance sheet. Along with that, capital fund balance of 20 lakhs. I'm saying this once again. There is nothing called pavilion fund here. So this is just like any other revenue expenditure. We show it on the expenditure side of income and expenditure account. And we also show on the asset side of the balance sheet because the asset is in formation. Now, case 2. Case 2 is when, as you can see in the question, expenditure on construction of pavilion 6 lakhs, construction work is in progress, fund balance 10 lakh. So there is a fund named pavilion. So that means the expense should be subtracted from that fund, not to be shown on the income and expenditure account. So for case 2, balance sheet, pavilion fund, balance is 10 lakh, expenditure on construction on pavilion 6 lakhs, so balance 4 lakhs, capital fund 20 lakh. Since an assert is formed, we add the expense on pavilion to this 6 lakh. So this is 26 lakhs. And then pavilion in progress 6 lakhs. Asset side of the balance sheet. So if there is a fund, the expenditure should be subtracted from the fund, and if the expenditure is for the formation of an asset, it will be added to the capital fund and also shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. Third case. Expenses on construction of pavilion is 6 lakh. The construction work is in progress and not yet completed. Pavilion fund balance is 10 lakh. Capital fund balance is 20 lakhs. Donation received is 5 lakh. So apart from all the info that was there in the case 2, we had an additional information of donation received here. Alright, so case 3. So case 3, balance sheet, let me scroll a little bit so you can see it clearly. Pavilion fund 10 lakh. Expenses on construction of pavilion 6 lakhs. So we get 4 lakhs. And then we received a donation also this year, which is 5 lakh. So that means the fund balance is 9 lakhs. The fund balance is 9 lakhs. Capital fund was 20 lakhs. And then pavilion in progress 6 lakhs. So 26 lakhs. Pavilion in progress as an asset, 6 lakhs. Understood? Okay, so this is about fund-based accounting. I hope you are all clear. If you like my video, if you find it useful, like and subscribe. Thank you.